What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, all right, going back to Ghost. Yes, indeed. Ghost Fans Feeling You. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bop, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Comrade Chip, and Comrade Chip wanted to see me react to this song by Ghost called Ritual. Now, have I heard this song before? Okay, this is where things are gonna get a little complicated. Full disclosure, yes. I by letter of the law, I have heard this song. They played this song when I went to go see them perform live at the Forum. I know it's the Kia Forum now, I know, but I'm sorry, I just refuse to call it that. To me, it will always be the Great Western Forum. I know for a fact they played this because I went and I checked the set list and it's in there. It's towards the beginning of the show, actually. It's about, well, maybe about a third of the way through the show. So I know I've heard the song. I know I have, but I'm sitting here trying to recall what it sounds like. And honestly, folks, I do not recall it. I don't recall the chordal progression. I don't recall the main riff. I don't recall the main melodic lines. I don't recall, I mean, I don't really pay attention to the lyrics anyway, but vocals, I don't recall. So we're going to kind of play this one by ear. I might start playing this and it might come back and hit me and go, oh yeah, I recognize it. Okay. So we're going to play it by ear. If that's the case, and I start playing the song and I go, oh yeah, I remember this song now, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys, but I don't know. I'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we can make some magic happen here. Let's see. This was posted by Zippy Mike. Okay. And the video has 1,600 views. Well, there you go. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. A link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Oh boy. We have huge problems. For starters, the audio quality on this video, I haven't listened to it. I don't know how bad it really sounds to the ears, but I downloaded it and I kept getting errors that, there's a problem with the download, but the download would complete. So I would try to play it on my usual player, my default player that I use for every other reaction, and no sound coming out. And I was like, okay, there's got to be an issue here. So for 20 minutes to try to figure it out. Come to find out, the audio quality on this video is so bad. 91 kbs. That is less than cassette tape quality. It's bad. So my default player wouldn't detect the audio, so I had to use this player that I use for very rare occasions when I'm just doing audio checks, and it's got audio. It does, but folks, my expectations normally are around here. Right now, they are through the floor. I do not think this is going to sound good at all. But that's okay. At least we have a live performance I can watch. So just brace yourselves, folks. This could be bad. I very rarely use this program, so I guess I'm going to just rely on the buttons here. And there's not even like a fast forward or rewind. It literally goes to next track. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare. All right. Let's see. Ghost Ritual, Bakersfield, California. Oh, Bakersfield. Nice. 9/13/2019. 4K. Yeah. Oh, whatever you say there, kid. 4K. Yeah. That's why the audio is so awful. 60 FPS. Yeah, great. 60 FPS. Wonderful. No audio. Well, at least not good audio. I'm not looking forward to this. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Oh my God. We got a guitar solo here. How do I rewind on this? Hold it? No, that didn't work. Arrows, maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. Arrows. Arrows work. All right. There are parts of the song that sound familiar, and then there are parts that don't. The chorus, very familiar. It's definitely the hook. I remember that, obviously, so it's what hooked me. The utilization of the flat fives, like it, creating that dissonance for just that brief second before it resolves. I like it. It feels good. Sounds good. Luckily, because it resolves. The sound quality in this video is so bad. Oh, good Lord. I like the song from what I'm hearing so far, and like I said, parts of it sound familiar, parts of it don't. The live show, it's good. It's not as good as from what I remember of the live show that I saw in person. They look kind of stiff, if that makes sense. The guys up at the front look good. The guys in the back, not so much. There's movement, there's motion, yes. There's crowd interaction, yes. No stage interaction, which is kind of a bummer. Not yet, anyway. Maybe we'll get some. Stage presence, they've got. Showmanship, Sort of. Not really. I mean, this is such a weird one, man. This is. I don't know. We'll have to. Just wait and see, I guess. Let's. I don't even know what starts. I just better push the button. See if I'm right about a guitar solo here. Short guitar solo. Difficult. I recognize this part. Unresolved. Nice. Oh, wait. Any more? Nice. Okay. Interesting to see the guitar player take lead and take charge. That was nice to see. Ooh, those strokes.
Turn it off. Turn it off!
Yeah, this has been an absolute nightmare of a reaction, honestly. This, God. Between using a program I'm not familiar with to having just this awful video. It's not Ghost's fault. It's this uploader. Oh my God. The person who filmed it. Oh, good Lord. Oh. This was painful. This was painful. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, it's just been plagued with problems. All right, let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Ghost with a live performance of Ritual. That's going to be key here. This was a request from Comrade Chip. Okay, listen, folks. You're not going to hear me say this very often, but I was so glad when that video was over. That was painful.
Unacceptable!
To listen to and to watch. Now, here's the thing. I don't blame Ghost for that. That's not Ghost's fault, okay? That is completely due to the person who filmed this, edited this, and uploaded this, and tried to convert this. I think the conversion problem might be where the biggest problem is, either in conversion or in filming, because let's be honest, cell phone videos are not always the best, and depending on the settings and the capacity that the phone has at the time, it can be very limiting. So I don't know if it was so much about the conversion process. I really think it was the filming issue. The sound quality on this video was so bad. Oh my God, it was so bad. 91 kilobytes per second. That's lower than cassette. Cassette's 128. Cassette tape is 128. Cassette tape. And this was 91. You could hear it too, boy. Oh, the entire thing sounded like it was recorded inside of a gigantic, 200-foot long by 1 foot wide aluminum cylinder. It was horrible audio quality. It was good enough. I was able to get the gist of the song, and I did recognize parts. The chorus I recognized, and I remember I said this. If I remember right, I didn't go back and look, but if I remember right, I think I said in my concert review, I did my best not to remember the song, but you couldn't help it with the chorus. The chorus is hooky as hell, and I stand by that. The chorus is definitely the hook of the song. I appreciate all the dissonance usage. I do. The usage of the flat fives, I like it. Between the flat fives and the flat sixes. Root to flat 5, root to flat 6, root to minor 3 to flat 2 to 1 again. Lot of dissonance usage, but always resolving. I absolutely appreciated that. Parts of the song I recognized, parts of the song I didn't. So between the poor audio and me recognizing parts of the song, I would say about half of the song I recognize. I'm gonna do an executive call here for the better, I think, and I'm gonna take the song, the audio, completely out of the equation. I think it's just best to take the audio and put it in the dumpster and light the dumpster on fire, the entire dumpster, not just what's inside, light the entire dumpster on fire and push it down Mulholland Drive and wish it the best and watch it crash. So I'm really looking more at the live performance here, okay? And I think that's gonna be the best, because I'm gonna be honest with you folks, it's the best way to get the best possible score possible. So, yeah. I have a score, and I am basing it completely on the visuals. Having said that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that video a 6.2. Yeah, 6.2. I think it's the best score I could possibly give it under the circumstances. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first things first, the 6.2. What does that mean? Well, it's not as bad as you might think. I mean, it's not great, but at least we're in the positives. A 6.2 would come out to a pretty good skill rating. So overall, I think this was a pretty good visual presentation. It would also get 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. So there you go, a 6.2, pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars and a B- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? So glad you asked. Boy, looking at this strict, like I said, taking the audio completely out of this, looking at this strictly from a visual perspective. Folks, if you're gonna film with a cell phone, do us all a favor, zoom out. Don't zoom in. Because when you zoom in, when you want to see something else, you gotta do this. Okay, there it is. We want to go back to the lead singer. Okay, there it is. And you're going to give all of us motion sickness like I was getting in this video. Again, do I blame Ghost for this? No. But the visuals, I'm going to be honest with you, not a lot of fun to watch because of the shaky and shoddy video work. I mean, once they got the person in frame that they wanted to get, it was fine. It was perfectly fine. But it would have probably been a little bit better if they had zoomed out and gotten like the whole stage as much as possible, so I could see what's going on. Because here's the thing. When you zoom in on something, you're watching that one person, okay? Meanwhile, there could be something over here that you're not seeing in the video that's going on that's really cool to see, but we don't get to see it because you're so fixated on this one person, whether it be the lead vocalist, the lead guitarist, the drummer, the keyboardists, whatever the case may be. You're zoomed in on one person. You can't see all the awesomeness that's going on stage. So that's a problem. What I could see, what I was able to see, stage presence. From what I saw, yes, they have stage presence. They have a good look. They look like performers. They act like performers. And they got stage presence. No problem. Stage energy, I'm going to give it a check. There was a lot of moving around on stage from multiple people, not just the lead vocalist. So stage energy gets a good check there. Okay, stage interaction. I'm going to give it a check with a question mark, I think. What I think I saw some, they again, shifting over, camera moved over, and when they got in frame, I think the other guitar player was interacting with the bass player. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it looked like they were walking away from each other, which tells me there's a really good possibility that they were together and interacting with each other. Now, do I know that for sure? No, I'm making a bit of an assumption there. But folks, I'm grasping for straws here, okay? And if I think if I'm fairly certain that there was some, crowd, some stage interaction going on there, I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to give it a check with a question mark. Moving on to crowd interaction, I'm going to give it a check. That there was a number of times I saw the lead vocalist interacting with the crowd along with the lead guitarist interacting with the crowd. I saw them both interacting with the crowd a number of times, so I'm going to give that the check. Fine there. Showmanship, yes, I'm going to give it the check. It from what I could see in this video, there was some good showmanship happening, so I'll give it the check for that. Production, I'm going to give it the check. Between the masks, their attire, the usage of lights, clearly designed for the show, clearly designed for this song. The lighting would change up at key points along with the song. So, yeah, it made sense. It looked like it was designed, so I'll give it the check. All in all, it's kind of unfortunate that they didn't have the camera zoomed out more, because I probably could have caught more. I probably could have seen more of what was happening on the stage, and as a result, the score could have been higher. But if this is what I'm being given, this is what I got to work with, and that's how I'm coming up with the 6.2. So, yeah, 6.2. I mean, I'm not thrilled about the score. I really wish I could make it higher, but I tried to make it higher. I did, and I didn't feel right. So 6.2, that's where we're going to be at, and that's where we're going to stay. Boy, I'm glad this one is over. This reaction was a nightmare. And like I said, I do not blame Ghost for it one bit. It is not their fault. It's the person who filmed this, the person who converted it, and the person who uploaded this. More than likely, all the same person. So anyway, 6.2. I feel good about that score, I guess, and that's where we're going to stay. So let's wrap everything up here in the shiniest, prettiest bow we could possibly find. We got a 6.2, which is a pretty good skill rating, 3 out of 5 stars, and a B- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.